There are less than 20 days left in the season, and you just clicked on this video. This means you want to climb. Well boy, I have good news for you. I want you to imagine the absolute worst player on the Rift possible, struggling with a pathetic 40% win rate in Platinum. Well, I live that nightmare, failing not 1, not 2, but 5 promos to Diamond. However, I managed to turn it all around by following 3 powerful principles for climbing. These were so effective that I achieved a 60% win rate on my final climb, and even aced my final promotion series. And the best part, I am going to share them with you, so that you too can achieve your own ranked goals before the split ends. So pay attention, because we're gonna dive right in. If there is one principle I want you to take away from this video, is this one. So please, pay special attention to it. Alright, are you ready? Don't be a firefighter. This is without a doubt the most important thing I can tell you. You need to find the urge of running around the map trying to light fires out. Reacting is bad because you match the opponents on their own terms. You need to be proactive and draw people to you. Here's an example. I am playing Set and my team is taking Herald. The enemy team is posturing aggressively to contest it. I could join and flip the fight, but I decide not to. Why? Because most of the enemy team is sitting at 2 items, while most of mine, including me, are still sitting at 1 item. However, I know I can beat the GP in a 1v1, so I chose to push top lane, to force him to match me and end up killing him. After that, I push another wave and take down the top lane T2. This forces the enemy team to split and send people to match me, instead of taking my mid lane inhibitor as 4. I end up dying here, because I get outplayed. But if my W lands, I had a double kill in addition to the waves and the 600 turret gold I collected. And this is exactly why fighting on your own terms is so damn good. The next time you're in a game, when you see something already happening, don't think I need to join. Think, what else can I do? Where? Because most of the time, the play is over when you get there. At best, you wasted your own time. At worst, you end up dying, which is just terrible for your chances of winning. Alright mate, if this video is helping you out, I want you to go ahead and press that subscribe and like button. That would really help me out, and there will be a lot more content like this video coming your way shortly. In addition, if you can't wait for it, you can go and follow me on Twitch, where I stream every other day and explain live how I carry my own games in high diamond. Now, let's move on to the second principle. This one is a direct continuation of the previous one. The game does not end because the enemy got something, unless it is your Nexus. You don't need to emulate Faker at every turn and deny the enemy everything they want. You are the carry, so focus on what you can do instead. Here's an example from one of my diamond promos. As you can see, my mid laner is dead and the Drake is up. My jungler recognizes contesting this Drake just means donating his life to the enemy team. So instead, he looks for a cross map and notices he has a perfect setup for Herald to play top lane. After zoning Pantheon and securing the first top lane turret, he proceeds to take the enemy jungle. Meanwhile, I notice the enemy bot lane diving my support. Instead of blindly using my TP to watch her die, I recognize the fact that this Pantheon has no business defending the C2, so I proceed to dive him. By repeating similar trade-off throughout the game, me and Grace managed to carry what was an unwinnable game, giving the enemy Tristanda's lead. Alright guys, now for the icing on the cake. Stop being entitled. You don't win games just by winning lane or making one good play. Getting a lead is only the first step in winning, just like buying the groceries for a meal is far from actually cooking it. Imagine a chef who forgot to cook the main course because he was busy yelling at a sous chef who botched the entrance. It would make zero sense, right? Don't be that kind of chef. Instead, you should aim to cook something so delicious, so lovely, that the botched entrance is wiped off the memory of everyone. Letting go of the belief you are entitled to a win just because you performed good at a certain point is such a boon. This allows you to stop wasting time being mad at your teammates and focus on what you can do to win instead. Here are some quick tips to achieve the shift in mentality. When you feel wronged after losing a game, remember all the times you won and did not deserve to. Remember that time you went 0-8? You should. During the game, ask yourself, what kind of main course am I cooking? How does it taste? And don't forget to ask yourself again at the end of the game. Also, very important, you should try talking out loud during the game. Explain your decision to yourself, explain how you feel to yourself. Make sure there's a thought process behind everything, make sure you actually thought things out. And this concludes our third principle. Congratulations on making it this far. You now know everything you need to reach your goal before the end of the split. You just need to put it into practice. If this helped you, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Best of luck on your solo queue journey, and see you next time.